How's it going, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another semester of the ZTV Sports Report. On this week's episode, we will be looking at some highlights of Akron's senior guard Tyler Cheese, some highlights of Akron's senior point guard Loren Cristian Jackson, and we will be playing Guess That Zip. After that, we'll be looking at our favorite bloopers from the fall 2020 semester. So stay right here because the ZTV Sports Report starts now. Welcome back to the spring 2021 semester of the ZTV Sports Report, your home for everything Akron Zips athletics. I'm Nico Weathers. Last semester we had a late start for sports, but we are grateful that we had them at all. Last season was the last season for one of our guards, Tyler Cheese. Currently, he is playing basketball professionally in Italy, so let's take a look at some of his best plays while he was a Zip. I think it's time we take our first break of the show. When we come back, we will be taking a look at our top plays from Loren Cristian Jackson. Stick around. Welcome back. Before the break, we took a look at our top plays from Tyler Cheese. Cheese wasn't the only player making great contributions to the team. Loren Cristian Jackson is a phenomenal player who doesn't let his height stop him from making clutch plays. This season, he has won 3 consecutive MAC Player of the Week awards. Let's take a look at our top plays from Loren Cristian Jackson.
Loren Cristian Jackson. Now that's a player that has brought Zips fans a ton of excitement since he came to the university in 2016. Well, not literally 2016, since he averaged only 5.9 points a game in his first year, but that's not the point. To be fair, Loren Cristian Jackson did only play 18.9 minutes a game his freshman year. He saw a huge increase in playing time his sophomore season with 31.5 minutes a game. With that increase, he doubled his assists from 1.5 to 3.1 assists per game. His points also went from 5.8 to 13.9. If you look at his averages throughout his college career, you can see Jackson consistently grow as a player. I'm glad to say, in the 2020-2021 men's college basketball season, Loren Cristian Jackson is currently playing at his best with 21.3 points a game and 6.6 assists per game. Jackson's always been a really exciting player to watch. I love the way that Loren Cristian Jackson plays the game of basketball. He can thrive as a catch-and-shoot guy, but he can also create space and open up the three-point game on his own. Now that's not to say he doesn't know how to use a screen. Watching Loren Cristian Jackson use screens is a beautiful thing, whether it be to open up the three-point game, or to set up the pick and roll for a lob, or to take it all the way himself. That brings me to Loren Cristian Jackson's layup package. That is something to watch. Sometimes, Loren Cristian Jackson is able to finish at the net with 2 to 3 taller defenders around him. Loren Cristian Jackson's ability to draw fouls is also quite impressive. It also helps that he is able to knock down those free throws with ease. As a freshman, Loren Cristian Jackson shot 69.5% from the line. Not great, I know. But his sophomore season, he saw an increase to 80.5% from the line. That's a pretty solid percentage. Currently, Loren Cristian Jackson is sitting at 87.8% from the line. That is a massive improvement from his freshman year. Getting better at free throws isn't just something that happens. It takes hard work and repetition. That just goes to show how hard Loren Cristian Jackson will work. Another thing I really like about Loren Cristian Jackson is how he sets up his teammates. While Loren Cristian Jackson gets plenty of assists, he also sets up his teammates for some good assists by drawing a double team while driving to the basket. Did you know that the average height of a college Division I point guard is about 6'1"? Loren Cristian Jackson currently stands at 5'8". That makes everything he does all the more impressive. Let's talk about some of the accolades of Loren Cristian Jackson. Last season, he was an All-MAC first-team player as well as the MAC Player of the Year. He was also an NABC All-District first-team player. On top of that, Loren Cristian Jackson won MAC Player of the Week 4 times last season. He also already has a few consecutive MAC Player of the Week awards this season. One of Loren Cristian Jackson's more impressive feats isn't an individual stat. Last season, he was one of the players to lead the Zips men's basketball team to an appearance in March Madness. Throughout the history of the university, the men's basketball team had only made it to March Madness 4 times. Their first time being in 1986, and their most recent time being 2013. Their most recent appearance would have been 2020 had COVID not shut down the March Madness tournament. Back to Loren Cristian Jackson's game though. Another thing I really like about him is his fast break vision. He finds his guys open on the fast break for easy buckets. It also helps that Loren Cristian Jackson is a huge scoring threat himself, like I mentioned earlier. Loren Cristian Jackson definitely knows what each man on the floor is capable of and sets them up accordingly. Watching Loren Cristian Jackson play, I feel like he's more of a volume shooter. The more you get the ball into his hands, the more likely he's going to make the next bucket. I wouldn't say that he goes cold easily as well. If he has a weak first half of the game, odds are he picks it up in the second half. Going back to Loren Cristian Jackson's ability to set up his teammates for open shots, he not only sets up open three-pointers for his teammates through dribbling and driving, he also excels at finding his big men in the paint. If someone comes off their guy in the paint, you can bet that Loren Cristian Jackson is going to find who that guy came off of, beat him the ball, and set up the easy bucket. Loren Cristian Jackson's ability as a passer complements his ability as a scorer. If a defender knows that Loren Cristian Jackson has a high basketball IQ and the ability to make the right play, they will think twice about coming off of their man to help the defender that was previously burnt by Loren Cristian Jackson. This means that defenders are much less likely to come off of their guys to defend Loren Cristian Jackson because they'll just make them look bad because their guy just scored an open bucket. You've really got to pick one with Loren Cristian Jackson. Either let him score off of his own man or let him assist the man you're guarding. I'm certainly looking forward to see how Loren Cristian Jackson finishes his journey at the University of Akron. Thank you, Loren Cristian Jackson, for all of the great moments that you have given us. My name is Dante Tolsdorf, signing off.
Loren Cristian Jackson is certainly a player that we'll definitely miss after he graduates this year. He has brought us nothing but great moments in the game of basketball. Now, we're going to take our second break. When we come back, we'll be playing everyone's favorite game, Guess That Zip. Stay tuned. Welcome back. If you've watched this show before, you know that our favorite game to play on this show is called Guess That Zip. If you're unfamiliar with the rules, here's how it goes. My producer and our former host of the show, Dante Tolsdorf, will read off a description of current and former Akron Zips players or coaches. Then I will do my best job to guess that zip. Welcome, Dante.
Hi, Nico. Thanks for having me.
Glad you're here, man. Let's get it started.
All right, sounds good. So we're going to start off pretty easy here. Which Akron alumni is the Heisman Trophy named after?
I think that's very easy. If you don't know now, it's John Heisman.
That is correct. Glad you got that. I would be worried if you didn't.
You know, I'm just going to thank the man. That's all I got to say.
Absolutely.
I think I'm going 8 for 8 on this, but let's keep going.
Oh, all right. All right, second question. Which Akron football player was selected in the 73rd pick of the 1997 NFL Draft and played 14 years in the league as an edge rusher for the Dolphins, Washington team, and Jets, and had 6 Pro Bowl appearances?
That's the Hall of Famer, Jason Taylor.
That is the Hall of Famer, Jason Taylor.
Right there. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. You gotta put me out.
All right. We'll see. All right, question 3. This Zip was the last basketball player to be drafted into the NBA, which was in 1987, back when they had a 6th round in the NBA draft. Who is he?
Hold on. Hopefully that trend ends. I believe Loren Cristian Jackson probably will get there soon. Is it Marcel Boyce?
You know it. Do you know what team?
I don't know. Probably a Phoenix Sun. He looks like he plays for the Suns or something like that, or played.
That is correct. He did get drafted to the Suns.
Oh, yeah, man.
Even got the bonus question. Good stuff.
I'm on fire.
All right. Question 4. Who was the leading scorer in the men's basketball game this season against Western Michigan?
Oh, the Randy Mack Player of the Week, of the other week, and the other week, and of the year, Loren Cristian Jackson.
Again, that is correct.
Here's something that people didn't know. He's from my city. Chicago's known for having those type of players. But go ahead. 5 for 5.
All righty. Question 5. Which Zip is currently leading the men's basketball team in rebounds and blocks per game?
That's crazy because he actually started on the bench this year that a lot of people don't know. I love this guy. It's Enrique Freeman. Walk on.
That is correct. It is Freeman. Question 6. This Zip soccer player was just drafted in the 2021 MLS draft. Who is he?
Oh, that's easy. Probably the greatest soccer player I've ever seen at the University of Akron. That's David Egbo.
That is, in fact, David Egbo.
And we have a lot of great soccer players. We just have a prestigious program, but he's one of the greatest strikers I've ever seen.
Absolutely. All right. So far, so good. 2 questions to go. Let's see what you got. Question 7. Who is the current assist leader for the Zips women's basketball team with 3.3 assists per game?
She goes by JD, but everybody else knows her as Jordan Dawson, one of the best scorers on the team.
That is correct.
Dude,
yeah, she's arguably the best scorer on the team right now, leading the team with 15.7 points per game.
I'm not going to lie, I'm on fire. Somebody should really put me out. That's 7 for 7.
I don't think we can because we're already on question 8. Last question. This one's going to test how much you've been paying attention to recent Zips affairs. Who is the running back that just transferred to Akron from Michigan State?
I'm not even, I have no clue. I have no clue.
Not even a guess?
Not even a guess.
That's completely fair. Well, his name is Anthony Williams Jr. News of him transferring just came out a few weeks ago. Apparently, Michigan State University had quite the crowded backfield, so he decided to take his talents elsewhere.
Interesting. Hopefully, to win a game.
Well, unfortunately, we could not go 8 for 8 this time, but I'm not going to lie. 7 for 8. Not too bad.
Like I said, I'm on fire. Somebody put me out. That's more than 80%. But I appreciate you coming on to the show today, Dante.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
No problem. Now it's time to take a look at our favorite bloopers from last semester. Take it away. Welcome back to the spring 2021. 2021. All right. One of the players that I enjoyed watching on the team is Tyler Cheese. Let's take a look at some of our favorite plays from Tyler Cheese.
I feel like you were going a bit quick that time.
And question, so you know Tyler Cheese isn't on this team, right?
He's gone?
Yes, he graduated. He's playing overseas now.
Oh, man. Well, that's not good. Because, yeah, I checked everything, and it was like, yeah, he's a senior for Akron right now.
I don't know, the updated that been going, man. Our starting 2 guard is like Garvin something.
Okay, we'll skip that segment for now.
Okay.
While I think of something to replace that.
Okay. Cause the camera, see, look, switched it. You see how I am on 3?
Well, right. You're gonna.
See how weird this looks?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, I could scoot the chair up, but I feel like I'll be like angled, if that makes sense.
Scoot to your right a little.
And I still like.
Maybe a little tilt. I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, I can make it look good. It's whatever, but.
I feel like that looks really good right now.
Huh?
I mean, what do you think? You're the one out there. How do you feel? Do you feel awkward or?
I mean, but it's whatever, man.
Oh, all right.
So am I looking at 3 right now for this shit? I'm going back.
Yeah, you're looking at 3 for this one.
Okay. It's on me?
What's that?
It's on me right now to just read?
No, because I've got questions and stuff out there.
Okay.
Got that zip coming up. Just give us a few minutes back here.
Yep.
So try looking at the camera and like maybe lean into it, like to the side. I'm just trying to do it like all.
That works.
Awesome. All right. I'll be out in a sec.
Use my cheat sheet so I don't look stupid. John Hines, I know Jason Taylor. I don't know who the Cell Boys is, but I really don't care. Go Zips. Go Zips. The Zips. Akron, Boomaye, Boomaye.
We're gonna do a real quick mic check.
If you watched this show before, you know that our favorite. There's something in my eye. Hold on, wait a minute. It's like a fucking. Oh, jeez. Eyelash. Okay.
Is the running back that just transferred to Akron from Michigan State?
I'm not even going. I have no clue. I have no clue.
Not even a guess?
Not even a guess.
That's completely fair. Well, his name is Anthony Williams Jr. News of him transferring just came out a few weeks ago. Apparently, Michigan State University had quite the crowded backfield, so he decided to take his talents elsewhere.
Interesting. Hopefully, he'll win a game.
Well, unfortunately, we could not go 8 for 8 this time, but I'm not gonna lie. 7 for 8. Not too bad.
Like I said, I'm on fire. Somebody put me out. That's more than 80%. But I appreciate you coming on to the show today, Dante.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
No problem. Now it's time to take a look at our favorite bloopers from last semester. Take it away. You guys ready, or you want me? See, I didn't snap, dude. I don't know why the made you snap. We always point it. I thought about that. Go Zips. Man, that was definitely a great show. That'll do it for this episode of the ZTV Sports Report. Make sure you follow us at ZTV Sports Report on Facebook and Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for all the latest Akron Zips scores and highlights. I'm Nico Weathers, signing off. Go Zips.
This program was produced by ZTV at the University of Akron. Do you want to gain experience in video production, professional social media, or working with real clients? Visit the UA School of Communications online or follow us on social media to learn more. ZTV, make media, make a difference.